Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Lakers want to sign an athletic forward and a center to protect the rim. Since they have little money available, trading players will be the best option for the Lakers to strengthen their roster. Suggested two deals that bring a forward and a great center to the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers could look to solve their frontcourt issues by acquiring Nick Claxton and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the upcoming offseason. The Los Angeles Lakers have been one of the most mentioned teams in the trade market and free agency heading into the offseason. Having outlined their plan of action to improve their roster strength and get back into championship contention, the team will look to make a splash. Given how the Lakers have been presented as a market for superstars, the team has been linked in rumors with some of the biggest names in the business. While exciting, this may not be the ideal approach for a franchise featuring Luka Doncic and LeBron James as its core. Considering the cap hit the star duo have on the team, it is unlikely that they would be able to make a move for another star without giving up significant value. Instead, the purple and gold still have some assets that they can leverage to improve their roster while simultaneously addressing key issues. It has been made abundantly clear by Lakers GM Rob Pelinka that the Lakers are looking for a specific profile of player, particularly in the frontcourt. With this in mind, the purple and gold have been linked to several available big men on the trade market, as well as some reliable wing players. With these aspects in mind, we present some potential targets that the Lakers could engage in order to resolve their frontcourt depth issues, along with their perimeter. The Lakers have been linked to Brooklyn Nets center Nick Claxton before. Claxton appears to fit the profile with regard to what the Lakers want from a big man as well. At 6 feet 11 inches, the Nets center has shown a lot of upside on the defensive end of the floor. Although he isn't a physically imposing player, the 26-year-old is very capable of making use of his length on the rebounding glass while simultaneously showcasing his tremendous athleticism at his size. Claxton notched an average of 10.3 points and 7.4 rebounds in the 2024-25 season with the Nets. As their primary defensive coordinator in the paint, he also notched an average of 1.4 blocks and 0.9 steals per game. As a young and mobile center, he poses an inherent lob threat. This makes him an ideal partner for Luka Doncic, who is known to exploit mismatches in the pick and roll with his big men. Additionally, Claxton is quite capable of holding his own in the paint. The Lakers' lack of paint presence and rim protection was shown to be a glaring flaw in their playoff matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Although the Nets center can't transform their defensive rotation, he certainly shows enough upside to be able to plug the gap. Acquiring the 26-year-old will require the Lakers to part ways with some valuable assets, given his incoming cap hit of $25.3 million. But considering what they may get in return, it may prove to be a risk worth taking. Los Angeles Lakers receive Nick Claxton. Brooklyn Nets receive Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, 2031 first-round pick. The departure of Hachimura and Vincent will have a massive impact on the team's perimeter shooting. With a need to address this, the Lakers can then look at making the next move to improve their roster integrity. Nickeil Alexander-Walker fortifies the Lakers' wing depth. The purple and gold could benefit from adding Minnesota Timberwolves guard Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the rotation. The 26-year-old is a young and reliable wing who could fit right into the Lakers system. Alexander-Walker has shown tremendous upside as a perimeter threat. Having started his career in New Orleans, the guard has gradually shown improvement in his ability while embracing his role on the wings. The Lakers would be in dire need of players on the wing in the offseason. Considering most of their trade assets are perimeter players, the franchise will see a lot of them on their way out in light of the moves they intend to make. The addition of the Wolves guard could help reinstate some semblance of balance in the roster. As a player who primarily moves without the ball, Alexander-Walker makes for a solid outlet passing option for Doncic or James on the perimeter. The guard notched an average of 9.4 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 2.7 assists per game on shooting splits of 42.8% from the field and 38.1% from three-point territory. The stat lines don't necessarily reflect the kind of impact the Wolves guard has had on the game. At 6 feet 5 inches, his length could be of great value to the Lakers' defensive lineups as well. While additionally making considerations for other intangibles, he would prove to be a solid pickup. Alexander Walker is going to be a free agent in the offseason. Considering the quality of his performance in the postseason, it is clear that he will demand a higher value going forward. In such a case, the Lakers may be able to sign the 26-year-old off a sign-and-trade deal with the Timberwolves. Los Angeles Lakers, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Minnesota Timberwolves, Jared Vanderbilt, 2025 number 55 pick. While a sign-and-trade is possible, there could be a scenario in which Los Angeles could make a move on the guard in free agency itself. This could be a problem for the Wolves as they are likely to see another key player in Naz Reid commit to free agency as well. With limited options, Minnesota will be forced to make a call in this situation, allowing the Lakers to adjust their strategies accordingly. Lakers going after Brook Lopez would be a massive mistake. The Los Angeles Lakers will be shopping for a new starting center this offseason. It's the biggest hole on the roster that they need to fix, and that was exposed against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jackson Hayes is not a guy the Lakers can rely on when the stakes get high. It's not that he can't be a serviceable backup, he just can't be the starting center on a championship team. The Lakers will be exploring the free agent market this summer to address that problem. Brook Lopez has been mentioned as one of the players that the Lakers could target. Lopez is still a pretty good player. He was solid for the Milwaukee Bucks this year, increasing his scoring output from a year ago. That doesn't mean that the Lakers should pursue him. While he is one of the better centers in this crop of free agents, he's still 37 years old. Lopez might not be in the league for too much longer. The Lakers need more of a long-term fix at this spot, so they need to go after someone who can grow with Luka Doncic. Getting a stopgap at center is not the right approach. While they are trying to capitalize on their title window while LeBron James is still playing, they should go after someone else who can shoot that gap better. Clint Capella is someone who can fit that mold a little bit better. He is someone who is in the prime of his career who can catch lobs, rebound well, and block shots. That's all that they need a player to do from the center spot with all of the other offensive weapons that they have. They need someone who can really help on defense. Los Angeles is in a unique spot because they don't have a lot of cap space to sign a free agent center. They likely need to execute some sort of sign and trade this summer, instead. LeBron James likely to return to Lakers on massive player option. He is still arguably the most dominant force in the National Basketball Association after 22 years. LeBron James, 40, averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game this season. He guided the Los Angeles Lakers to the NBA playoffs, where the Minnesota Timberwolves bounced it out in the first round. James got the opportunity to play with his oldest son, Bronny James, but does he hold out for Bryce James to enter the league too? It is very possible, especially with the news coming from ESPN's Shams Charania. James is likely to return to the Lakers for next season, per Charania. He has a massive player option of $52.6 million he's expected to opt in for. James has until June 29 to make his decision, but he wants to see how the team is constructed. Los Angeles is focused on adding a center this offseason to take pressure off James and Luka Doncic. The Lakers are a marquee presence in the paint away from really being competitive in the Western Conference. If James sees that LA is serious about wanting him to get his 5th NBA championship, then he will stick around. We will see if he decides to opt in and remain with the Lakers. Lakers make huge decision on Luka Doncic at Eurobasket. The Los Angeles Lakers will send one of their coaches to oversee Luka Doncic's preparation and recovery at the upcoming Eurobasket event, according to Matej Erjevec, the president of the Basketball Federation of Slovenia. Erjevec revealed the news to Slovenian station RTV SLO, Hat Tip Eurohoops, on May 27. Within 2 minutes in a meeting with Rob Pelinka, he stressed, "Well, you will get Luka and one coach, and that's it." And with that, we were done. There was no debate at all. The Dallas Mavericks had similarly sent assistant coach Sean Sweeney to the Slovenian national team during Doncic's previous stints with the national team. As such, it's not entirely a shock that the Lakers would do the same. It's unknown which member of JJ Redick's staff will accompany Doncic. Underscore 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 underscore. Are Lakers concerned about Doncic? According to NBA rules, international players are allowed to participate with their national teams for only 1 month. As such, Doncic is expected to join the Slovenian national team 2 weeks before the start of Eurobasket 2025. The tournament, co-hosted by 4 countries, will start on August 28 and conclude with the final on September 14. Doncic's Slovenia will be in Group D along with Iceland, France, Belgium, Israel, and co-hosts Poland. The knockout stages of the tournament will be held in Latvia. While the Lakers have accommodated Doncic's request to play the Eurobasket, there have been signs of possible concern about his fitness. In early May, the Lakers posted an advert looking for a new head strength and conditioning coach, with the job description stating that the new coach would be responsible for motivating players and holding them accountable for their work in the weight room. Some analysts, including ESPN's Jay Williams, felt the ad was related to their concerns about Doncic's fitness levels. Underscore 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 underscore. Luka Doncic expected to sign new deal. Amid the concerns, Doncic is committed to transforming his body, according to Slovenian outlet Sport Club. Doncic has focused on reshaping his body in Ljubljana, so far, without basketball, read the report published on May 26. This includes guided conditioning sessions in the gym and a revised diet. The first physical results are reportedly already quite visible, and measurement results are said to be encouraging. The report surfaced shortly after photos emerged of a noticeably thinner Doncic at a Real Madrid basketball game. While Doncic can become a free agent in 2026, his immediate future could be decided as early as the 2025 offseason. The Slovenian star is expected to sign a contract extension with the Lakers over the summer, per ESPN's Tim McMahon. "I would be shocked if there's not some sort of extension this summer," he told the Dan Patrick Show. "I haven't talked to him directly about this, but talking to people who know Luka well, I think he's fully committed to LA now. It bodes well for the Lakers' future that Doncic is reportedly committed for the long haul." The team acquired him in a blockbuster deal at the 2025 trade deadline, sending Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. Lakers warned against trading Austin Reeves this offseason. The Los Angeles Lakers are expected to be active in trying to make roster adjustments this offseason. Their best potential trade asset is guard Austin Reeves. He consistently improved over his first 3 seasons in the NBA, but he cemented himself as a borderline star this season, having averaged 20.2 points per game. The Lakers view Reeves as a building block, but some may consider his skill set a little redundant to LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The team really needs a high-end center, and trading Reeves would be the quickest path to land one. However, some believe that wouldn't be a good idea. Robbie Colland of CBS Sports put together a list of 2 reasons why the Lakers shouldn't trade Reeves. The first reason was due to the fact that the guard is the only other reliable shot creator for the team. It starts with basketball reasons for not trading Reeves, which leads with his ability to create for himself and others, Colland wrote. Having a secondary on-ball threat alongside Doncic and James is vital, especially come playoff time when defenses ratchet up their pressure. Colland also thinks that the depth that Reeves brings to the Lakers is very important. "If this postseason has shown us anything, it's that to build a contender you have to have high-end depth beyond your top stars. Reeves provides that and, as we'll get to next, offers a great deal of value for the money LA is paying him right now," Colland added. underscore 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 underscore. Another reason not to trade Reeves. Reeves is likely going to expect a big contract soon, but right now, he's a huge steal for the Lakers. Cullen's second reason for why the team shouldn't trade him is due to the value that he brings in comparison to players in the same salary range. From a business perspective, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to trade Reeves right now because there aren't many players out there who give you more production for the money Reeves is making, Cullen wrote. You could find some guys on rookie deals who do, and none of them are available in a trade, but for a player on his second contract, Reeves at just shy of $14 million next season is a steal. NBA trades are all about making the salaries work, so the Lakers might want to wait until Reeves is making star money. Underscore 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 underscore. Lakers need to get a star in return if they trade Reeves. Reeves averaged 20.2 points a game on a team that features James and Doncic. If he were the number one option on a team, he could possibly be putting up even bigger numbers. The Lakers can't risk trading him for a mid-level player just to watch him become an all-star. The only way Los Angeles would likely consider trading him is if it were in a package for a superstar like Giannis Antetokounmpo or Kevin Durant, not someone like Nick Claxton or Walker Kessler. In the end, it seems more likely than not that Reeves is on the Lakers roster at the start of next season.